Welcome back. This is segment 3. I've been to the vet. I've been back. I picked up Matty. She's down here by my side. She's licking her wounds, her stitches. I'm hoping she doesn't lick them free. I'm not supposed to have any food down for about an hour or two, they said, because she's still a little high from the pain meds. And she could have trouble swallowing. I know she's starving. This has been traumatic. It's been traumatic. Cool. But anyway, this is the meditative practice of baking. Before I went to the vet, I prepared some stuff. So here's the flour mixture, okay? There's 2 cups of flour. There is 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. The original recipe called for 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. But it was so flat and so thick and heavy, I'm going to try this experiment and see how it comes out. It may be a disaster, and if it is, this is what I've learned. If it's a disaster, if you have a baking disaster, throw the mother out into the garbage, start all over. It's just a cake. It's just a cake. So, yeah. And I also learned that I didn't really like that one that I just showed you, but I handed it out because my downstairs neighbor really loved it, and you have to make an allowance that not everyone taste is yours. Some people really like it because it's cakey and thick. They like that. But anyway, so I'm on a tangent here. So there's the flour mixture. What we're going to do next is I preheated the oven to 350. I even preheated it, turned it off, went to the vet. So this is the second preheating. And now I'm going to, this is my new mixer. Some very look, these were gifts. These 2 things were gifts from people. This beautiful mixer and this beautiful Danish whisk and this bowl, they were gifts from very kind people. So one of the reasons I bake is not to get fatter, which it's made me get fatter, but it is to give it away and pay kindness forward. I cannot describe to you how, I'm not going to tear up here, how happy it makes me to hand a piece of cake to someone and see the smile on their face. And I don't care if they think, here comes that eccentric old man who makes cakes, who gives out cake. I don't care. If that puts a smile on their face, I'll be eccentric. I'll be the old man. And I'll be the guy who is paying kindness for. I don't mind that, okay? I'll be eccentric. Because I'm Southern. And we don't like difference in the South. We don't like otherness in the South. We demonize that. But we love eccentricity. We love it. Even Tennessee Williams put it in one of the titles of his plays, The Eccentricities of a Nightingale. All right. I never know what I'm going to talk about when I start these things. Okay. So this thing intimidated me. It really intimidated me. I'm afraid of machines. But it's sort of simple. Anyway, I use the paddle portion of the attachment. And you put it on medium, and I have 1 stick of butter in here, and 1 cup and 1/4 of sugar. So you let that beat and fold it in until it's like frothy and white to get it ready for these other mixtures. The eggs. This calls for 2 eggs, okay? I think you could almost make it with 3, but I'm going to stick with 2 and see what happens. Maybe the missing ingredient that I'm looking for is the 3rd egg. Wouldn't that be a great title? The 3rd egg. I'm always sort of the 3rd egg. I'm always sort of, the extra at dinner. But, yeah. Okay. This is the end of segment 3. I'm going to do the eggs while I'm off camera, and we'll come back. And I'm also going to check on Matty, okay? All right.